Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to another educational Mario game. As last time we played Mario is Missing, so this time I figured we would kind of up the educational level a notch with Mario's early years. Unlike Mario is Missing, where, you could look at the cover and initially kind of mistake it for a decent Mario game. You're not going to look at Mario's early years and think that, it's going to be like an awesome platform like all the other Mario games. Like, when you look at it, Mario is Missing is almost kind of like the really bad prequel to Luigi's Mansion. It's Luigi going on this massive thing to find Mario, although I guess at first you don't really know you're looking for Mario at the beginning of Luigi's Mansion. But I've always kind of looked at it like that anyway, although the games are completely unrelated because, software, tool works, and all that. But yeah, if you don't press anything at the title screen, you apparently beat the game, which is pretty great. This video's over. I don't have to play any Marios earlier. Then, wow, it just kind of takes you into the game. I didn't even press anything. So actually, it's kind of like, here's the credits, because we know that you're not going to make it to the end of this crazy thing. So I actually have no idea what's going on. So pretty much I'm moving around a cursor with the D-pad. I guess I just have to go to one of these islands, and there's different things to do. So yeah, obviously, I'm going to kind of be annoyed by this game, because it's so, like, easy, but at the same time, I know I'm playing a kid's game, so, take the jokes with a grain of salt. But yeah, I guess we'll start... Really? This game has voices? That is actually a very decent voice, considering this is Super Nintendo. Alright, so what do I do now? Now we have Mario. Can I go into one of the doors? Oh, I can apparently click the numbers. I found the 1! And... Oh, so you find the 1, but you pick the 2, and what, do you, like, shove the 3? No, you found it. Wow, this is kind of ridiculous. It's interesting. I guess you could learn your numbers this way, but... Man, Mario moves really slow. I don't think there's any way to speed things up. I'm pressing all the buttons. Yeah, even the cursor, it's like very slow. I guess you could probably use like the NES mouse with this game. Or the Super Nintendo mouse with this game, now that I think about it. Although I don't think it was ever really advertised like that. Really, the only game that uses the mouse is like Mario Paint. And, like, a couple other things. There's like Mario vs. Wario, but that wasn't even released in North America. So, okay, so what else is there to do in this crazy game? I guess we can go to... Can we poke Luigi? Oh, we can! Actually, that's one thing I should note. Mario's sprite in this game actually looks pretty good. And, oh, now it's actually telling you to find numbers. And Luigi's sprite is actually a bit different than Mario's. So, they're actually differentiating between them. So this is actually an improvement over Mario is Missing. Mario's sprite almost looks like more like Mario 3 rather than Mario World. Like it did in Mario is Missing. So, darn, what did they say? Find the 5, I think he said? Oh man, I'm forgetting my numbers already. Whoa! Was that supposed to be Luigi's voice? I like your choice, and now I must eat your soul. Okay, find the 6. So it's like, is it? Or maybe it's not supposed. I saw one of the Koopa kids just come out of the pipe there. I have no idea what the purpose of this game is. Like, so does this ever end, or is this just kind of like eternally learning all of your numbers? If number 7 doesn't do anything, we will go on to another area. So I have. That voice kills me. So I have no idea if there's any kind of progression in this game. It is this, kind of a thing where kids learn the things, so you probably don't really beat it. So I guess that would probably take me back to the main map thing. Well, what is inside of this pipe? I guess we can probably go in. Seems like whenever the cursor does this crazy wavy thing, it means that you can click on things. So this takes us to, okay, the city. We have 1, 4, 3, and 2. It feels like I'm in the final level of Super Mario World here. Let's go in number 3.
You found the 3.
Okay, so... Wait, so it's exactly the same as the last thing, just now we're, for some reason, outside? Man, Luigi, why are you always sleeping on the job? So find the 3. So I guess that this probably does absolutely nothing, so we're not going to... You did well! This is silly. Okay, so I guess what we're probably going to do, I guess if we go down this blue pipe, it will take us back to the main island kind of thing. And... let's see what other games we have here. I like that sound. It makes me feel like I'm beating all of the levels in Mario World. Yes, so we have Random Hand Island. We have... I don't even know what that is. We have Run Over Fish with a Shopping Cart Island. We have Eat Your Fruits and Unhealthy Food Island. Random Buckets Island and Shapes Island. Also, we have these guys. Can I click you guys? Oh, so when you click them... Oh, so they put their hands... Does that mean that you can actually play as different characters in the games? Not like the games are that exciting, but maybe if we could play as Yoshi.
Counting World.
Counting World, okay. And wow, so in Counting World, you actually have multiple things to choose from.
Let's
This is
count
kind of
green,
ridiculous, but
red,
then again, we're playing a kid's game, so I mean, you kind of have to expect that. And Mario is just like, yeah, he's like, yeah. I don't know. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to count the shoes? Am I supposed to count, like, each pair of shoes as one, or am I supposed to count individual shoes?
8 shoes. 1,
8.
2, 3, 4, 5.
This is completely BS, because you're not counting the shoes that you are wearing. So, I mean, count the shoes. It should include all of the shoes on the screen. Like, what about your shoes? Mario, please do not take off your clothes.
3, 4,
Okay.
5,
So why are we
6,
counting toes now?
8,
Okay.
9.
I don't know. That's kind of bizarre.
Toes.
That's just kind of really bizarre. I think we should get out of here before this gets too scary. And whatever the heck this is, counting plates. This is a very bizarre... I'm not clicking Mario. I don't care. I'm not going to click him. Who knows what's going to happen this time.
12 numbers on a clock.
I want to skip this. Now it's going all the way around the clock. But it's very bizarre. I mean, back in these days,
5,
it was a very common thing to take popular characters
7,
and try to apply them to educational games. So, I mean, I guess, you know, it was supposed to make kids want to learn, because it's like, oh man, Mario is in that game. Therefore, even though it's educational, it must be the best thing. I mean, it's called Mario the Early Years, so let's see, what age would this even be targeted at? What age do you normally learn your numbers 1 to 10? I mean, I don't even remember learning these things. I kind of just woke up one day and knew them. No, I don't know. I mean, it's like in junior kindergarten, I remember I could like write my name perfectly, and everyone was like, wow, that's amazing. But I don't remember exactly what age I learned this stuff at. Like, I don't know, by the age of 2, I mean, you should definitely know 1 to 10, right? I don't remember exactly what age things are learned at. I would be the best parenting guy. Alright, that's enough of Counting Land. Let's play Buckets Land. I could not hear that. Oh, so now we're playing as Yoshi. That's right, because we didn't really play as anyone in the last world. But yeah, now we have Yoshi. So we have random swing sets floating in the sky. I guess? Oh, so is this serious? Oh, it probably said Size World. And we go and, you know, stab Luigi in the face here with our pointer. I guess we'll just have to find the biggest... Find the smallest one. This is the smallest one here? No, this is the smallest one. Darn it, Andrew! You are forgetting your sizes already. So, who's hiding in these pipes anyway that is saying these things? Stop watching me! Okay, so... Now if we go through this pipe, where does this take us? This is a very bizarre game. And I mean, again, despite the fact it's an educational game, it needs to be noted that this game actually exists. So what is this all about? Yellow? Oh, so empty. This is... Oh wait, I didn't want that. So, okay, so empty bucket, full bucket, 1 shovel, 2 shovel? Why another bucket of water? That's the first bucket of water I have found. What is this, like 2 travels? Okay. I think I've had enough of this game. What other mini games do we have on this crazy thing? I mean, yeah, they just applied Mario to everything. Like, there's Mario teaches typing, Mario's early years, Mario's fundamentals. Of course, you know, Mario's time machine, Mario's missing. I don't know what these are supposed to be. I want to try to understand this picture before I click it. I mean, it looks like, you know, the ribbon peppermint candies. But, like, they went moldy on the end or something like that. I have no idea. I couldn't hear it. Alphabet World? No. Like, what is this? That's supposed to be a bag of peanuts? That is the worst bag of peanuts I have ever seen. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be an empty bag, and it's like kind of just the brown dots that look like rice are supposed to be the... I have no idea. This one looks like a really unimpressed face. Like, you know, the 2 eyes and the kind of slanted mouth. I don't know. Alright. So pretty much, it's really bizarre. I mean, a lot of games seem like copies of games. I mean, you have Counting World, and then you have, like, Peanut World, which is pretty much the exact same thing, especially when they give you the numbers. I mean, it's not like you can just, like, teach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, you don't even need to do that when they're telling you right there that there are 8 raisins? What is this thing supposed to be? Okay, so let's go and click U.
Fine.
Luigi's the biggest dork.
Fine. 8 spots.
8 spots. So I mean, it's not even. It's just like, you know, it's random spots. So I mean, I guess that this is, what animal is this?
8 spots.
And it's like a seal or something, right? I didn't know seals had spots. I don't know.
Fine.
Oh, okay. So then that makes sense. You know, find the stripes for the zebra. But again, this is exactly the same as the very first world that we did. So I don't know. This is why kids don't understand anything these days. No. So let's see here. Yeah. So those were apparently bags of peanuts. Let's go switch to Princess Peach here. Very bizarre. I actually can't think of very many games where you play as Princess Peach. I mean, there's Super Princess Peach. There's like Paper Mario. No, not Paper Mario. Actually, actually, you do play as Princess Peach in Paper Mario, but I actually meant to say Mario Party. And yeah, and then apparently there's Mario's early years. Yeah, Shapes World was kind of an obvious one. Man, wow, that's a very bizarre kind of sprite of Princess Peach. And so we have the rectangle, and man, it's excruciating how long it takes them to get to some of the shapes sometimes. There should have been like a fast forward button. Like R should have made everything go super fast. And we found the square.
You picked the square.
I guess we could build a tractor thing over here, but I don't think we need to do that at the moment. So let's go through this pipe here. And I mean, I guess like, yeah, each one has like multiple levels and stuff. So I mean, then we could build a train. And what else can we build? We go through this pipe here. Man, I love that sound effect. I keep thinking I'm beating levels in Super Mario World. Now I really want to play Super Mario World. This game makes me want to play Super Mario World. But, I mean, it's really funny. Like, how much, like, these Mario games are inspired by Super Mario World. I mean, not particularly this one. I mean, it definitely takes things from it. But, I mean, especially Mario is Missing. Just has a massive Mario World vibe to it. Which, of course, makes sense, considering, I mean, Mario World was the big Mario game on the Super Nintendo. But here we have Dead Fish on the Floor World.
Let's go to same and different world.
Something and different world? Oh, same and different? Maybe. Okay, so I mean, if I heard that correctly, man, this is a pretty difficult one. I cannot figure out which one of these is different from the rest. It's probably this one over here.
Found the cow.
We found the cow.
They go together. They are the...
Wait, how does the cow and the sock go together?
You chose the sock. It is different. It does not belong.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much, I mean, there's learning games, and then there's finding the one that looks absolutely nothing like the other ones. Okay, let's go through this pipe here. And what else do we have in here? So, I mean, okay, well now we have, well, I mean, I guess it's like, okay, this is a bit more understandable. It's like, you know, find the one that doesn't fit. But I mean, you have to wear a shirt when you're using a hammer, or a saw, or a nail, so it kind of fits.
You chose the shirt. It is different.
Okay, let's get down this pipe before I can't take any more of this. Also, I like how the saw is upside down. How many times do you cut upwards with a saw? Okay. Last island. I guess we'll go back to Mario for this. And thank goodness we are done with this crazy game.
Let's go to sorting world.
Sorting world? Or did I hear that wrong? Okay, so we have like a red Tootsie Pop. We have a mushroom that looks absolutely nothing like.
Found a big red circle.
That's all they can come up with for that? Not even a balloon? It's just a big red circle. What is this? A cracker?
You found the small white square.
Okay. So man, okay, so that's like a piece of melon. I want to click the mushroom, but I mean, I guess he just stands on it. This is like a lime or something.
You found the
I don't know why I'm trying to assign everything real names when this game has no interest in that.
You found a large square.
Alright, well, that's enough of this. I mean, there's even a picnic basket. Clearly these things are supposed to be food related. Why are you not calling them what they actually are? Alright, so you be the judge. If you have a new, you know, I was going to say a newborn kid, but, you know, not necessarily newborn, you know, a younger kid, is this the game you would want to give them, buy for them for probably like $60 to help them learn? Probably not. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, especially, I mean, if they're really young, they're learning their numbers, 0 to 10, yeah, this could probably help them out a bit. But overall, I mean, it's just, I don't see the super massive usefulness of this game. I don't know. When you're over 20 and you're playing a game aimed for people, you know, 4 years old, that's what you get. But anyway, this is just something I thought I would do. You know, because people have probably never seen this game before, and it's probably a game a lot of people didn't even know existed. So I figured, what the heck? Let's play it. Let's see if maybe we'll we'll learn something from it. And I'm pretty sure that we all learn to avoid this game like the plague. But no, is there anyone out there who actually did play this game growing up? I'd be interested to hear about that, and if it did help you learn things. I mean, I like when people say everything I've learned from TV, or everything I've learned from video games. And I have to say I've learned a lot of things from video games, but definitely not particularly, educational video games. Just, normally playing video games, as long as it's not nothing but, like first-person shoot-'em-ups and stuff like that, you definitely can learn a lot. I mean, there's probably things you could learn from first-person shooters too, but I mean, definitely, more text-based games and stuff like that. RPGs can help you with the reading and all those things. The video games definitely do have that educational component to them, even though they're not always designed with that in mind. I look back and I think, some of the video games, I learned new words as I was playing Pokemon Blue for the first time, stuff like that. So I don't think that, games that are solely created for educational purposes are necessarily necessary. Although I don't know why I'm rambling on about this. And now I accidentally hit the B button on the controller, so I'm going to get out of here right now. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing this crazy Mario game, which is probably, right up there with Hotel Mario on the list of crazy Mario games that everyone should avoid. And hope to see you next time for something that's not so educational. So thanks, and see you later.